Всем привет, с вами Дэн, и сегодня мы продолжаем играть в Bound by Flame. Остановились мы на том, как мы, были в болото. Попали в болото вот с ней. Она у нас маг, хилит нас, бывает.
I can't wait to discover all the species that live here. There is so much to be learned.
Так, вот мы его по-быстренькому убили, так. Ага. Так, нам надо на стрелку, на желтую. Так, тут, по карте показано, что там сломано что-то, Воу-воу-воу! Так, вот мы убили эту гадость. Так, залутаем тут чуток. Тут ничего нет. А там вот, видите, меч лежит. Надо будет сходить к этому мечу. Так, пошлите сюда. Давайте карту посмотрим. Угу. Так. Я даже не знаю. Пошлите вот. Вот так, да так, пойдем. Я так думаю, что мы так пройдем. Не туда? Ну, если ты так думаешь, то ладно. Тогда, значит, сюда.
Really? He's not normally much of a talker. Did you torture him or something?
No, I mean, it wasn't a big deal. I just think he has a lot of respect for you, that's all.
Конечно. Одного мы легко убиваем. Одного-то убить это не составит проблемы, а вот уже убить толпу таких, это уже тяжело. Давайте меч качаем. Огненный сделаем и... Так, надо убить этого сейчас. Теперь с этим разберемся один на один. Так, у нас новый уровень, это хорошо. Воу. Так, жалко, тут нет такой кнопки отменить действие. Или я просто о ней не знаю. Давайте поднимем весь лут и... Все, я больше не вижу ничего. Давайте вкачаем скиллы. Вот. Что тут у нас? Тут у нас все прокачано. А здесь? Давайте это выучим. И это. А здесь мы выучим... О! Больше хп, это хорошо. Так, чтобы увеличить ману, нам надо 13 раз убить. Ой, 15 раз использовать заклинание. Ну и это не трудно. Воу! Воу! Что за дрянь такие? Но с ними мы расправились. Сколько тут этих гадостей? Минус 1. Так, ничего ж не нанесет. Воу. Я не успел. Так. Ну, с ним мы тоже расправились. Вон еще. То есть с штукой тоже расправились. Ну, не так уж и сложно. Давайте тут все обойдем, посмотрим, что спрятано. Так, вот пенек какой-то, надо его залутать. Порченная кровь просто. Ведь ничего такого не движется, что типа опасно. Давайте посмотрим, что у нас есть в приказах. Так, ты сама по себе. Угу, защищайся. Ага. Атакуй издали и лечить нас. Ну пусть действует пока сама по себе, пока у нас не так уж и много.
Look, all us freeborn blades have a nickname. We leave the past behind, and whatever we were before doesn't matter in the company.
Так, способность прервать действие соответствует мощи ваших ударов. Чем выше этот параметр, тем больше вероятность, что ваши атаки прервут действие врага. То есть посмотрим. Ой, нет. Не туда нажал. Вот. Резак. Ну, он меньше, давайте его экипируем и улучшим. Как раз посмотрим, что это такое. Голова. Ага. Плюс 2. Нет, это не то. Вот этот или вот этот. Физический урон, а тут зона. Да, физический урон, я думаю, нам лучше подойдет. Больше подойдет. Так, теперь плюс 1 урон у него. Так, вероятность критического урона, способность прервать действие, физический урон. Вот это да.
You know, I blow things up. Stuff like that.
Теперь у нас такой вот топор. Слышите, как топор лежит? Вау! Что-то не тот режим немного. так он жестко-то ломает, а? А второй где? А, второго уже больше нет. Ну ладно. Так, а там кто-то дерется, надо ему помочь.
Hey, this guy's fucking fearless. Let's help him out before it goes bad for him.
По 8-й. Воу! Да тяпнем уровень. Ну, сразу же, да. Что здесь? Здесь способность прервать действие. Давайте. А, еще тут надо качнуть, чтобы открыть этот скилл. Ну, ок, а тут что? Сопротивление яд, сопротивление магия. Ну, неплохие вообще скиллы. Везунчик. Это лучше. Давайте его здесь забьем уже. Бам. Так, мы почти забили уже этого монстра. Так. Все. И сразу же такое
Despite
интро,
his
видюха.
determination, the knight was in an awkward position. He thanks the mercenary for having assisted him in his task. If he can trust the rumors that he hears around the village, he has before him one called Vulcan. He has the pleasure of welcoming the mercenary to the village.
And you are?
The knight is called Ranval, last survivor of the Order of the Ember Knights, and now protector of Wольvenor, this village. The new arrival is most welcome, but the steward is waiting in the old village inn.
Ну, я бы с радостью, но сначала надо все здесь залутать. Золото, самоцветы. Ладно, пошлите. Может, там торговец найдется. Ну вот мы в
This is
деревне.
Wольvенor. It is not a beautiful place, but for the time being, it seems to be unknown to the Deadwalker army. This village has known better days. Before the war, hunters who came to enjoy the ample game in the swamps. Today, the only visitors are refugees, who are sadly too numerous for the scant resources of the village. A small healing house provides comfort and succor to the injured. The knight is quite fond of Mirana, the healer who runs the place. Does the mercenary see the building opposite? It was once an inn, but it is now the residence of the steward, the man now in charge of the village.
This is a very large inn, considering the size of the village. There must have been many visitors before the war.
With any luck, we might get to sleep in a real bed tonight.
Ага.
What does the steward want with me?
Что Сароса хотела?
The captain has offered the services of the freeborn blades to the steward. The steward must have orders for the mercenary.
Shit. I'm gonna get stuck being this guy's errand boy. Damn. I knew I should have gone with the rest of the company.
Так, ладно, все, мы уходим.
I'm going.
С ним, конечно, можно говорить, почему у него манера такая говорить, но веселая манера. Так, я хотел бы найти магазин. Давайте выйдем обратно, посмотрим. Нет кузницы. Ладно, тогда войдем. И еще раз войдем. Вот и кузница.
Here we go. Another one of these hick refugees. There's nothing for you here.
Open your eyes, Smithy. I'm one of the freeborn blades.
Of course. I'm guessing you have need of my precious services. Alas, nothing that would truly put my talent and virtuosity to the test, I'd imagine. Such is the sad lot of the true artiste in times of war. So, what can I do for you?
Show me what you have for sale.
Gold. So vulgar to work with. So wonderful to own.
И он не еврей. Может, он еврей? Так. У нас, да, золота не хватит, чтобы купить их. Да. А нагрудник-то классно выглядит. Но нам нужен шлем. Потому что шлема у нас нет. Покупаем шлем. Ботинки нет. Может, перчатки? Нет, перчатки мы не купим, они дорогие. Тогда купим это. Да? Продадим тебе кое-что. Сапоги мечника. Так, я не понял. Мы что, купили сапоги, которые хуже, чем у нас? Рукавицы легионера, эльфийская кираса. Ну, эльфийские шлемы. Наверное, это купили там и эти. Ну да, 100% эти. А нет, я их хочу одеть. Значит, сейчас оденем все, что надо. Потом ему продадим. Так, давайте наденем шлем. Блин. Так, что ж. Ну, я в управлении немного забылся. Так. Давайте ему продадим.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
Show me what you have for sale.
Так, сейчас мы что? Сейчас мы продадим ему секач, но мы его продаем, конечно же. Так, ножи нельзя продать. А, но мы их не находили обычные. Так, эти мы продаем ботиночки. И, ну, шлем нельзя продать. И сколько у нас? 52. Мы что-нибудь можем купить, позволить себе? Пока не можем. Ладно. Пошлите на задание. Так, ну вот мы у усадьбы.
Swamp is our best defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Vольvенor grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival of the Freeborn Blades and the Red Scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the Red Scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers, our gates are closed. You must understand that our food stores are as limited as our abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even vaguely capable of treating our injured. And the case of Prince Orendil was completely beyond her skills. And there is this beast story. Doubtless another fairy tale, the fruit of an alcohol-addled brain. Nonetheless, several of the watch have gone missing. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but we cannot risk sacrificing any more of the few men remaining to us on sending patrols. Large groups entail moving chrysalids that are unmanageable. The others, quite simply, do not return.
Silence.
If I were to listen to everyone, I would need 10 times the number of men I have to verify the truth of every tale.
Enough. You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
In the name of Vulcan?
But by the gods, man, what is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, weaving your limbs like fish taken from the water, miserably shuffling about to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath, while I must endure your wailings and lamentations. Pitiful.
Vulcan, stop this nonsense immediately.
It is not he who speaks. All doth fall to ruin about you, yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your dead walkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry. Your only chance to cleanse what your own hath corrupted is to go to the world heart and liberate it from its servitude.
The world heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
A myth. Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain, and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know, it's like something in my head zapped me so it could use my mouth. But I was still there, still thinking what I was saying.
This is not the first time you have felt this presence manifest itself.
No. No, it's been there since the temple. It's also in my dreams. I think...
Interesting. It would seem that your body is host to some other entity. And it is clearly a spirit of fire.
No kidding. I got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind. In truth, I could not say what it is. Not yet, at least.
Don't make me laugh. After all, it's your disciples that let this thing out of its cage, right?
That has nothing to do with it. Do you have any idea of the implications of this incident?
Ну, вряд ли.
What? Just because I
Это
said some
что-то
weird shit?
особенное.
Believe me, it's not the first time that's happened.
Obviously, you haven't understood. The thing that is inside you, it wishes you ill. There is not enough space inside you for two souls. That demon wants your body. It will control you more and more until it has replaced you completely.
Ha! Thou thinkest I crave the body of a mortal? I am a prisoner here. My place is in the world heart.
It will not hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear, so that you will allow it to consume you.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear thy every thought. It is I who have been invaded.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it. Cast it from you. If you do not resist, it will crush your soul.
Hey, take it easy. One day at a time, okay? I'm gonna take a walk.
И у нас опять новый уровень. Давайте с ней поговорим.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
Ну, это обычный. Так, давайте повысим уровень. Посмотрим. Так, давайте еще вот тут надо вкачать. Включает режим ярости после каждого убийства. Плюс 2 секунды восстановления здоровья в течение 5 секунд. Ладно, давайте возьмем из них. Это хорошо. Больше маны здесь. Да, если рядом будут сундуки, а я их не найду, звуковой сигнал я бы хотел услышать. Что-то звук, тут сундук какой-то рядом. На втором этаже? Да. Вот. А, нет, тише становится. Значит, где-то здесь. Я даже не уверен, что это тот звук, который нам нужен. А, вон я что-то видел. Ну, неплохо. Кожа. Стоп, смотрите, надо с ним поговорить.
Mr. Vulcan, what brings you here?
The captain wants me to help your village. You got a job I can do?
With our shortages of food and fighting men, our worn-out equipment and the growing lines at the healing house, I cannot deny our village is sorely in need of help. Sadly, I fear that these are not the sort of problems you are used to dealing with, unless I'm much mistaken.
Maybe I'll surprise you. So what's the problem with the healing house?
Quite simply, Mirana cannot keep up. She spends every waking minute giving out supplies to the refugees and refuses to admit that she cannot help everyone. She thinks she's fooling me. I have heard rumors that her food stock is running low. Unsurprisingly, the crowds outside are becoming restless. I believe they wish to continue handing out our food reserves as though they were unlimited. This is not the case, and thus, it is not an option.
So, you want someone to put her down?
Why, I never suggested any such thing. I just wish she would see reason, for all our sakes. But I have asked nothing of you. I was merely answering your question.
Your guards... How can I put this? At first, I thought they were disobeying orders. Now I think maybe they don't even understand them. If you're stupid and incompetent, you should be digging turnips, not taking care of security.
You're beginning to worry me. Is it really that bad?
Are you kidding me? The state of their weapons is enough to make you cry. Maybe they'd be good for splitting logs.
Personally, I'm not capable of judging the aptitude of our sentries, but their poor results speak for themselves. Doubtless, you should share your observations with Mason, the chief of the watch. I should warn you, however, that he is of a somewhat stubborn nature.
Wouldn't be the first I've seen.
Так.
I need the reports about this beast
мы еще
that
о нем
attacked the
должны узнать.
villagers.
I fear I am unable to be of help. I'm still not entirely convinced that it even exists. All I know is that several villagers have vanished. One villager is at present in the doctor's care, following a supposed encounter with the said beast. These swamps are crawling with dangers. There is nothing to suggest anything out of the ordinary. The refugees are always inventing horror stories in an attempt to force us to open our gates and let them inside.
It might be worth checking it out. You said you lost one of your patrols, right?
That is so. You should speak with Randall. He was most anxious to go out and hunt the beast down, but we needed him here. Now that we have more able bodies to guard our gates, I imagine he would be keen to pick up the scent once more.
We'll talk again later.
The Order of the Freeborn Blades is of great repute, and the mercenary does honor to its name. The mercenary's powers are both astonishing and fascinating. The knight would like to duel with the mercenary, that he may judge the mercenary's strength.
Sure, I can never turn down a good fight. But maybe we should take it outside if we don't want to break everything in here.
The knight is honored and bows to his adversary's wisdom.
Wait for me here, Sybil. I won't be long.
Так, ну сейчас мы будем драться с этим рыцарем. Надеюсь, не насмерть.
Knight hopes that his adversary will not hold back his blows.
Oh, you can count on it.
Воу! Нифига. Да ё-моё, он меня так убьет нафиг. Офигеть. Просто взял меня ногой и запинал. Ну это... Ну, парень, ты сам напросился. Да как так вообще? Да почему? Я что же пинаю? Да ну, все, опять умер. Зашибись, он меня насмерть убивает просто так, быстро. Это же вообще невозможно. Я даже в таргет взять не успеваю. Да он прикалывается. Да ну. Я его вообще невозможно убить. Давайте убьем этого ублюдка. Да как он меня резанул? Да так. О да, это просто жесть. На сиди. Да в смысле он меня пнул? Я ж в блоке не стоял-то. Да как он достает? Это просто жесть. Может, надо взять и так его побить? Так, мы очень жестко стараемся убить этого засранца.
The knight has never before battled an adversary with such
тяжело.
power, and he believes that he could be that which is needed to change the course of this war.
You fight pretty good yourself.
Здорово.
I have to go. I'm glad we could test each other's mettle. It was fun.
Офигеть.
Before his adversary rushes off to fight other battles, the knight has a question for him. He wishes to know if the freeborn blades would like him to join them.
I'm not the one who decides who joins the company, but I can ask the captain for you.
He has thought long on it, and wishes it would be so.
Well, that's great. I'll ask him, but I can't promise you anything.
Так, ну на этом я думаю, что серию мы будем заканчивать. Ну фиг его знает, хотя сколько она длится. Так. Тут еще что-то можно достать. Золото мы получаем по чуть-чуть. Давайте посмотрим, сколько у нас его, кстати.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
Ну, конечно же, я хочу поторговать. Давайте просмотрим.
The steward said there was a beast attacking the villagers.
This is what one hears, yes. Something is wandering through the swamps, devouring the reckless. The saddest part is that it's often the guards who end up lost, along with their equipment. Meanwhile, we are overrun with refugees who serve no useful purpose at all.
Show me what you have for sale.
Так, у нас 91 золото, ну, это еще ни на что нам не дает. Ладно, давайте пока сбегаем куда-нибудь. Ну, пока сходим, посмотрим, поговорим с людьми. Просто нам нужно как раз поговорить, ну, выполнять псевдо-задания. Ой, побочные, точнее. Псевдо, говорю. Так, а вот сундучок, именно прям сундук. Сталь. Неплохо. Так, мне надо поговорить с Мираной.
My goodness, let's see. You're not pissing blood, you're not vomiting your guts out. Both legs are in place and they seem to be holding you upright. Congratulations. It looks like you'll pull through. And now you'll excuse me, but I have other miracles to accomplish, and not much time to devote to people in your condition.
Take it easy there, Doc. I'm with the Freeborn Blades, not one of your refugees.
You could be Blackstorm himself for all I care. Now get out of my way, I have things to do.
Так, я должен с тобой поговорить.
Haven't you anything better to do than bother me?
Hang on a sec. The steward himself sent me here to give you a hand.
Wonderful. I've been after him for months to get me some help, and he sends me an armed ape. You practice medicine, I presume? Your tools seem rather barbaric.
Listen, if you show me the recipes, I could probably help you cook up some remedies for these people.
That's very kind of you. Unfortunately, what we are missing most are the ingredients. In fact, there is something that you could doubtless do for me. I'm worried about my assistant Haman. I haven't seen him for a while now, and I fear he might have gone into the swamps to look for the plants I need. We're forced to venture further and further in to find the plants we need. With all that's been going on lately, I forbade him from going back out alone, but the boy is nothing if not stubborn.
Stubborn? Yeah, I hate people like that.
Please find him. He's a good boy. He's done nothing but help others since he arrived. Without him, the House of Healing would be a house of death.
If I'm gonna be slogging through the swamps anyway, might as well take a look around and try to bring back the plants you need too, right? You got any drawings or descriptions?
Yes, that's a good idea. I would be grateful to you, but above all, try to bring back my assistant Haman in one piece. He is your priority. For the rest, basically, I need food, medicinal herbs, and of course, I wouldn't say no to a few pre-prepared potions. All of our stock seems to disappear so quickly. I'll give you the parchment that I made for Haman to help you recognize the specimens I need. He knows them by heart now, after so many trips.
Right. Plants, potions, chow, and one assistant. If I come across any elven tea, would you like a cup of that too?
That would be lovely.
Так, ладно, я ухожу.
I'll take my leave. See you later.
Да что ж я всегда с топором-то хожу, а? Лучше нельзя спрыгнуть. Так, ну уже светлеет.
Yeah, who are you? One of them fucking mercenaries, right?
Fucking mercenary, yeah. Sounds about right.
You know what I call your lot? Ore blades. And I got no time for ores.
We're all in the same boat. Mercenaries, refugees, useless
Я пытаюсь
guards.
быть самым добрым.
We're all fighting the Deadwalkers.
You mean until the Ice Lords make you a better offer, get lost, Oreblade? Stupid wreck. Do I have to spill it out, or should I just put my boot in your arse? Clear off!
Would you just shut your stupid mouth for 2 seconds, please? The steward sent me here to help you.
Oh, that's all I need. Don't he think I got enough on my plate? Now he sends me some Oreblade from God's nowhere. Hey, as long as it ain't me is paying for you, hey? You want to help? Knock yourself out. I warn you, there's plenty to do.
Get to the point before I set your breath on fire.
All right, take it easy. No need to get nasty, eh? You want to help? Yes or no?
Keep talking.
Well, for a start, you could try and find one of my patrols that's gone missing. At first, I thought maybe one of those half-wits was sleeping it off under a tree somewhere. But it's been a while now. Maybe something bad happened to him in the swamp.
I guess I could go back and check.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was gonna ask you. After that, well, I suppose a pro like you, I guess you would be useful helping out the sentries. It won't be luxury. I don't know if you've seen what we're supposed to fight with, but, wow, if you can have a word with your quartermaster to see what he can do for my lads, you have my blessing. The benediction of a drunk. Better and better.
It's what all us fucking mercenaries dream of. All right, I'll see what I can do.
Right. We may be living in the arsehole of Virgil, but being armed like a bunch of tramps we can do without. And while you're at it, when you've been to the forge, you'll probably feel like letting off steam a bit. Why don't you go and take it out on my lads?
What do you mean?
Kick their arses so they can't sit down and get drunk instead of patrolling. And show them a couple of tricks while you're at it. A bit of training. Couldn't do no harm.
Your men can't afford to keep their thumbs in their asses. It's time to teach them how to use those weapons.
Knock yourself out, Payblade. I'll go and shake them awake.
Так. Пошлите вот туда. Воу. А, это что, типа они, что ли? Давайте. А, я опять замолчал. Ну тут вот просто нам попросили научить их чему-нибудь. Мы их убили.
I couldn't have done better. I reckon the lesson is gonna leave a few marks this time. Have you got time to go again while they're still warmed up?
Why not? Let's go.
Еще раз. В этот раз я их перелом. В этот раз я знаю, что делать. Чтобы быстрее все закончилось. Воу-воу-воу. Полегче. Да там лучники вот. во всем виноваты. Вау! И стрела такая попала. И мы отъехали. Но сейчас мы с арбалетом втащим кому-нибудь и посмотрим, кто тут батька. Так.
Even so, they are making progress. If you whack them enough times, they remember how to defend themselves. Or are you up for giving them one last lesson?
Последний урок. Хорошо.
One last lesson.
Опять им втаскивать. Я не знаю, чем. Видите, просто сразу же, мгновенно, чуть ли нас не это. Я просто даже не знаю, они слишком их много. Арбалетных нет, патронов, ничего нету, может скрафтить можно. Сейчас попробую. Мины, ловушки, могу. Арбалетные болты. Ну, что тут надо? Порченная кровь, давайте сделаем. Давайте их уже убьем, а, этих засранцев, да? Да я в смысле, тебя что, не сбила еще? Они все сложнее и сложнее становятся. Я даже не знаю, что сделать. Просто их в локон, не заходите, все. Просто, вот видите, я даже не знаю. Минус крафтить, что ли? Ну, сейчас минус крафтим. Потому что, да, игра, ну, нелегкая. Мне надо скрафтить мину. И поставить ее прям вам под ноги. Идите сюда, ну. Ай! Выпить зелье. Просто вначале я их убил, да, было легко. А сейчас вообще хоть убьешь. Да в смысле, какой там этот еще? Так, ну сейчас мы уже сможем. В смысле, как они сквозь стены стреляют? Да ёп. Да нифига. Да что за лучники-то такие? Хрен. Вот давайте еще сквозь стены сейчас шарахните, а. Вот это вот вообще не серьезно. Да я не знаю, как их убивать так. Куча, они быстрые. Что сделаешь? Ну все, тварь, один остался. Я тебе сейчас там прям тут на ногах у твоего командира усажу. Наконец-то.
Nice job. Of course, they'll hate you for a while, but what they learned here today will save their lives one day.
My pleasure. I like this way of saving lives.
Но это было тяжело. Сила столкновения. А, надо еще это второго. Стоп. Давайте возьмем сопротивление. И живучесть, ладно. Да, живучесть возьмем. А здесь мы, ну, возьмем энергичность. Да, энергичность возьмем. Так, ну на этом уже реально мы закончим. Серия, наверное, уже подзатянулась. И да, с вами был я, Дэн. Всем удачи и всем пока.